Hey, what is going on, guys? This is your boy Energy Blast and welcome back to another brand new video. Today's video is going to be the start of my new series called Storytime with Energy Blast. It is not going to be weekly and not on certain days, but whenever I have a story to tell and want to share it, I will do that. So this is going to be a great story for the first episode because it is very personal and actually scary. So to set up the scene, I'm around the age of 5 to 7. And my family every year usually throws a pool party where all of our family and neighbors come and have a party at our house and go swimming. These parties would go in the backyard, and that's where most of the people were. So my cousin, who is also into video games and computers like me, we had the Nintendo 64 James Bond controller that we used in the game, and we went outside to play guns and mess around. Everything was fine and all, and guys, please bear with me because this is an old story and only most of it I can remember, so back to the story. We are playing guns out there when all of a sudden an older African American woman approaches us. For my memory, she asked me if I would like any candy, and for being a little kid at the time when all I really want in the world is candy, I of course accepted and grabbed her hand for her to bring me to the candy. Now of course I know that I messed up in that situation, but guys, I was 5 at the time and was not thinking like we all do now. To continue, she starts walking me away. While that is happening, my cousin's sister comes out and sees this and quickly goes in the back to alert the other parents. The parents then come out and the lady quickly runs away, and I believe my dad, uncle, and oldest brother started to chase her down the block. But it turns out that she had a pickup truck at the end of the street waiting for her. Now they literally had a plan to get me, guys, like a full-on plan and everything. They had the pickup truck at the end of the street to pick up the lady and I as quick as well as they had a truck in the street talking to the neighbors that were outside to distract them from seeing what was actually going on. It was a foolproof plan to get me and be out and be unseen. Basically, that's what happened. I remember then having to explain to a female cop what she looked like, and at the time I was so young, so like all I said was she was black, had blue jeans, and a white t-shirt. But it must have been a good enough description because they found her later that night or the next day. But it's just a really crazy story because I could have been kidnapped. I could be a slave right now or even dead, but I didn't. But just the fact that I was so close to having to have a completely different life is crazy. It was a very crazy thing to go through at the time, and I had no idea exactly what happened. But now that I am older, I look back and see how actually crazy it was and how my life could have actually been flipped upside down. So I want to let you guys know to spend every moment of your life trying to be happy and doing the best you could, because we never know when our last day might be. My last day could have been a while ago. It could have been that day that I got kidnapped. They could have killed me that day. I could have had a completely different life. Instead, I got to live my actual life, and I'm here on YouTube telling you guys an awesome story that really should let you guys know to spend every day of your life the best that you can. But that's basically it for this story. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please drop a like down below. Also comment maybe a story you would like to share or how you feel about mine. Would love to hear some feedback from you guys about what you have been through or how you feel about what I've been through. And without further ado, this is your boy Energy Blast, and I'm blasting.
Meanwhile